Well, Christmas has come and gone, and it's Boxing Day when I go over all the things I got for Christmas. One of the things I got for Christmas was a Minecraft Nerf gun, which in the words of Coop772, this looks like a Jolt reskin with a bit of a neck in the middle here. I've already immediately pulled this apart, as you might guess, because I intend to put a heavier spring in here. Good old Fat Ninja, one of my supporters, would know all about this. He's fond of Nerf gun mods also. Fun fact, I think these are all the same size screws too, which is nice. Fairly easy to open. This little interlock piece is a little bit confusing. It can get out of the way. This might pose a problem to the heavier spring, but we're going to see if we've got a heavier spring, and we might remove the air restrictors in there too. Had hoped to make a longer video about this, but it's not going to take that long. Alright, I have a collection of heavier Nerf springs and also old springs replaced from things. I can't remember which are the heavier ones, which are the longer travel ones. I think these black ones are the heavier ones. We'll see if we've got anything slightly heavier that might fit it. Okay, this whole unit just lifts out of the body. There is an air restrictor and valve in here which is designed to prevent it from slamming the piston in if there's nothing in here. I may actually counterintuitively leave that in here this time, because it does stop the dry firing thing, which with a heavier spring may damage the piston. But I am also really sort of inclined to remove the restrictors that are in there as well, that sort of limit the top speed. Anyway, let's see if we can do something better than this spring. Now the heavy springs I have are too small a diameter for this, so we do have a series of springs we have removed from other Nerf guns. This one is too small a diameter, but we may be able to double the spring up, although this is already a pretty hefty spring. And this plunge is nicely lubricated. We probably don't need to do more than that. So let's see what we can do. Now, fun fact, I did just notice the muzzle piece just unclips off the end there. So that does make getting to the air restrictor a little easier. So that may be a mod for the future. Alright, so I got distracted and I did discover a couple of things. Firstly, this is not glued. This is also not glued, and if you're really gentle with these little plastic bits, you can pry them up. They would be exceptionally easy to break, so I wouldn't advise doing this, but it does give us nice easy access into the air restrictor here and access to the back of that section. So we're going to do that mod anyway. Alright, restrictor now removed. Alright, now that I've put that back together, I magically somehow didn't break these standoffs, but they are weakened. I'm going to put a drop of super glue on here because there's not much to get access to here anyway, so we'll put a little drop in here. Now the trick to adding springs here is once you've got the end on, you can just rotate it around like this and screw it on. I've decided to add a shorter spring in here that should still compress into the space of the latch if autofocus works. So hopefully both springs should be able to compress in there. I don't know how well this will work. It may destroy itself. We'll see what happens. Alright, now we have some extra spring on here. I've tested this. It should all compress up into the same space. We'll find out. Now, a side note, when you increase the spring pressure on these things, sometimes you need to increase this spring here, as this is the little latch that pushes up and locks everything in place. Sometimes if you put more spring here, you need more spring here to hold against that latch. But this is new, and this hasn't been damaged so much, which will happen from heavier spring use. We'll see what happens. So I do have some more springs. I just noticed that because I nearly lost this guy. Alright, we are loosely reassembled, screws to go back in, and it does cock and hold, so we'll see how we go. I've got some, these are the tips that come with the Ender Dragon Nerf gun we've got, but I have some solid tip darts that fly a bit more stable. Anyway, let's put these screws back in. Alright, we are successfully modified. I'm going to see if I can bullseye the kid. I have a narrow avenue that I can fire through, and I might be able to make it. She's wearing her defensive Udi too, so a center of mass body hit should be no harmful than it would have otherwise been. Okay, we're going to load up over here. Takes a little bit more to load up than usual. I'll get this ready. Let's go telescopic sights. Can we see? There we go. You didn't notice. Oh, this is going to be fun. Well, that's the Minecraft Nerf sword with a heavier spring. That's good fun. We'll see you in the next one, and see if my apprentice wants to modify her Ender Dragon. All good. See you. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. See you next time.